Hello. Welcome as you file in. Please make sure as soon as you get in that you go ahead and like and share the stream. We want to get in front of as many people as possible, and you can help us do that. Like and share as you get yourself situated here and get ready for the show. Still have my skipper voice going, apparently. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Hey, man, was number 2. Candy Thunder sharing the live. Candy Thunder is in the house, too. She is in the house. Nikki, thank you for the roses. Appreciate that. Meadow with the roses as well. Thank you so much. It's good to see everybody here. Good to see everyone. Greetings and salutations. Hey, Dejima. It's a little bit easier to see there. Sammy Baby, hey. Rosalinda, hi. Nicole, hey. For some reason, you've been getting messages of me going live at 11:30 at night. Yeah, that was probably last night. Last night I did go live. It was 10 o'clock my time. Crash Cart Ronnie is here. Meg is here as well. Catherine's here. Mimi's here. Steph is here. BC is here. Tony Spark sharing the live. Heck yeah, Tony Spark is in the house today as well. Emma Lou just woke up. Good time. Really good time. Sam Bottom is here from London. Gemma from England. Fiona from Australia. Twerplets. Hey, yo, we see you there. Meg in Texas. All right, Lulu is here. Tony Spark getting the party started with the lightning bolts here. Beer Today is in the house sharing the live. Gaga sharing the live as well. Thank you so much. As you guys file in, make sure that you like and share first thing, please. Pretty please. All Twisted is in Michigan. Nicola, Manchester, UK. Jolene is in the live here. Crash Cart Ronnie sharing the live. Thank you so much. Nursey Deer is up in the house here. Tracy's in Texas. Rebby Gunslinger's here. Jen, thank you so much for the heart me. We have a very, very fun show planned for you today. Maybe a bit too fun. We're going to find out. We're going to push the limits of fun and see what you think. This is an experimental show. This is going to be a fun one either way. We have some new celebrations ready for when you help us hit gifting goals today, like a special appearance from Navy Thunder, who happens to be in the house today. Navy Thunder's here. I can see her top ponytail hanging over some monitors there. We have confetti cannons and dance parties. We have a Q&A and story reading from Candy and Tony. We have me reading a story with this very realistic astronaut helmet and also a discount code for stickers. And if we manage to hit our live subs goal today, which is set at 225 right now, if we hit that, I will take a bite of the dreaded ranch flavored ice cream. I said I would do it, so I'm going to do it, but it is the live sub goal of 225. You may see it there. Our first goal of the day is 2,000 lightning bolts, which you guys have proven before is a very easy one for you all to hit. The reward for that is Navy Thunder making an appearance on camera here. And I know y'all want to see her. So that's going to be a fun thing. The dreaded ranch flavored ice cream is coming. Oh my God, it is coming. Oh, Kat, you just bought stickers about 30 minutes ago. Tell you what, you can cancel that out and buy another one. I would feel bad. I would feel bad for that. Lightning bolts already coming in. Thank you guys so much. Mel Bell, Becky with a heart, Twinkle Saz, Ashley, MJG. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Candy Thunder sending lightning bolts my way too. Look at you from across the room throwing lightning bolts at me. She's using the coins up that she had left. Oh, that's freaking great. Lauren has become a subscriber here and is 182 out of 225 here. We are well on our way. Thank you for joining the storm, Lauren. Appreciate that. Also, you may notice my setup is a little bit different today. I moved moved the big monitor I was using for chat over here. I can actually see everybody on this side now. Tony Spark can give me his cue cards and I can actually see them without him having to get up and walk over them. So that's going to be fun. Tony Spark with lightning bolts as well. Neverland, thank you so much. Megan, thank you so much. Olivia, Kat, thank you. Becky, Stella, Letitia, thank you so much. Nisi's in the house. Hey there. Emma G is here. Emma G, thank you for the lightning bolt. Neverland, thank you for the lightning bolts. Appreciate that. Self-aware Mama Bear, thank you for sharing the live. That's a big deal. If you haven't liked and shared yet, please do. Rosalinda with the 99 bolts. Thank you so much. Olivia with 14. Neverland, thank you so much. Nikki, 295. Holy moly, Nikki. She's stepping up there. They want to get their eyeballs on some Candy Thunder here. Rosalinda, thank you so much. Tina, Meadow, thank you guys. Corinne, Beer Today throwing down here too. Tina C is in the mix now. Beer Today throwing down again. Look at you guys. Katie, thank you so much. Also, another note, the VIP exclusive stream for members of the Storm, if you are one of the live subs, will happen after the public stream today. So it'll start around 5 p.m. my time here. 5 p.m. Central Time, but it is going to feature Candy Thunder and Tony Stark today. That's right. We're going to have the three of us talking in a Q&A with you here. Candy Thunder might be finding out about this for the first time right now. Tony's, yeah, it'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll enjoy it. It'll be a good time. Also, there is a May promotion going on with TikTok. If you hit the heart next to the like button, it will let you join our team and help us with this May TikTok contest. I don't have a ton of information on it or know a lot about it. I just know that it's something that we need your help with. So please check that out, hit that button and see what you think there. We are at 843 of 2000 on the lightning bolts right now to get Navy Thunder on camera. So I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and jump in with our first story of the day here, and we will check in and see where we're at with it after that. Rosalinda with another 129 coming in here. Ricky, thank you so much. Emma Lou, thank you so much. We appreciate that greatly. Stacy, thank you. Stacy, again, thank you so much. Emma Lou getting us there again. Mimi. Lily, subscribed to become a member of the Storm for the first time. Thank you so much. Welcome to the crew. We appreciate you being here. Tina, Holly, Jill, thank you guys so much. What you do here really helps support us continuing to do this. So, after this, we've got some other goals and silly things lined up. So it's going to be a fun day. We're going to dive into a follower submission first. If OP, you are in chat and want to raise your hand, that is completely your choice. You don't have to, but if you want to, go for it. This follower submitted story is, am I the astronaut for changing my mind about going to college after my boyfriend said he may leave? I, female, want some honest advice on if I'm an astronaut. My boyfriend and I have been together for a little over 6 years and have been through a lot. We currently live in a house that is paid off and are financially stable. My employer last year came to me saying that my department was being downsized, but that I wasn't being fired. I had an opportunity to transfer in the company, but landed myself in a department that didn't treat me well. Fast forward to 2 weeks ago, I decided I should apply to college to get my degree that I've been wanting. I bring it up to my boyfriend and he is all for it. I apply to 2 colleges and get into the local college I wanted, local being 2 hours away. Everything is going to be online. I started looking at expenses and what my FAFSA would cover, and it seems it would be around $7,000 to $9,000 a year if I don't go apply for scholarships and grants. Now to the fight. On Thursday last week, my boyfriend and I started talking about how exciting it is that I'm finally going to college. He mentions how he wished I hadn't picked such an expensive college as my first college to get my degree, and I looked at him. I thought it was a relatively cheap one compared to the other school I was looking at, where it was $12,000 to $13,000 a year. I told him this, and he started talking about us moving and mortgage payments. I actually hadn't thought about the fact that we don't want to live in this area much longer because we dislike the small town with nothing to do. I grew quiet and started doing some more thinking on it. We got home to continue the conversation. He said he wouldn't be able to do as many fun things. He also said, don't be angry with me if I do something you don't agree with because I have to take care of myself. That's foreshadowing. I applied to college with the understanding that if I needed help, he would be there for me. I asked him if that meant he would move away without me if I couldn't afford it due to college, and he said that wasn't off the table. I told him I regret applying to college because I don't see how I can go knowing it may end this relationship. He said, you know what, I didn't want this conversation to go this way. How about we just cross that bridge when we get there? Now, I have no motivation to go because if he really did leave, I would have no way to pay for the house expenses and go to college. I feel like I can't rely on him enough to get me through. Now, I told him I don't think I could go through with going to college, and he is upset that I'm not taking the initiative to get my college degree anymore. Am I the asshole for changing my mind about going to college after my boyfriend said he may leave? Title makes a lot more sense now. Holy cow. All right, we are at 1,200 of 2K right now. Please keep those lightning bolts coming. Navy Thunder is waiting in the wings over here. Look at her. It's all. Navy Bear. Navy. Hi. Hi. She gave me a little grin. This is tough, right? This is tough. Natalie says, go to college. Lily giving Candy Thunder some love there. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. What a flip-flopper, L. Davis says. Jen, thank you for the lightning bolt. Appreciate that. No notification, Pam. We've only been on a few minutes. We're okay. You all right? You all right? You all right? As a reminder, we're at 1,300 of 2K on the lightning bolts, and the celebration for hitting that 2K is going to be Navy Thunder making an appearance here. Sheena Gibson subscribed to become a member of the Storm for the very first time. Welcome to the fam. Welcome, welcome. We're at 186 of 225 there. We'll keep the ball rolling here. This story is difficult. Zelina became a member of the Storm as well. Welcome. Welcome to the fam. This is difficult because, you know, OP, are you in chat, by the way? Has anybody seen OP in chat? Rosalinda, thank you so much. Tina, thank you as well. Christina, thank you. Kat, Robert, Emmalou again, thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Kelly Knight, you as well. Excuse me. Dude is going to leave no matter what. Better your life. Okay. Yeah, and that's a good point here. And one of the things, OP, that concerned me was that it wasn't you say, I don't see how I can go knowing it may end this relationship. But then later on, you say, I have no motivation to go because if he really did leave, I would have no way to pay for the house expenses and go to college. Is it the relationship? Is it the love? Or is it the monetary side of things that is forcing you to not want to go? Is it because you aren't going to be able to sustain yourself financially, or is it because you want to spend the rest of your life with this person? Those are two very important distinctions to make here. We have to figure out, you know, what is the motivating factor behind here. We have to figure out what you see for yourself in the future. Do you see yourself with this person no matter what? Or do you see yourself bettering your education no matter what? You have to make the decision for what you want to do there. Now, the fact that he said him leaving wasn't off the table, there needs to be further discussion here, because it sounds like yes, I would leave you, we would be over, but it also could be a yes, I would move, but I would still want to be with you kind of conversation and do the long distance thing. There has to be some kind of exploration into that. What do you guys think? Leanne, Corinne, Emmy Lou, throwing lightning bolts up this way still. Thank you guys so much. Mimi, you as well. Thank you. Kaz with lightning bolts. Thank you so much. Katie, Kate Pup, Diana, thank you guys. Appreciate that. We're there. We're freaking there. Navy Bear, you want to come say hi? We're there, guys. We're there. You bringing a trophy?
Well, she won.
You won. Yeah, bring the trophy. That's awesome. Come here. Can you come see me? Oh. Look, can you look right over there? Look right over there. Mama, where you going? Is that your mama? Is that much? She got the trophy. The trophy's for you guys. Look at that. She's holding it out. She's like, good job, guys. Good job. Look, you got to show them your shirt. You got your Dusty Thunder astronaut shirt on. Hee hee. Is that silly? You know what I should have done, because I know she likes to do this. Here. She loves playing with the LED light-up keyboards. Absolutely loves it. First time in front of the lights, you get to say hi. Can you say hi? Hi. Say hi. Mama's standing behind the camera right now, so you're very used to the camera. Very used to it. Do you want to wear the astronaut helmet? She's like, no. She's like, no. Is it made of bamboo? Is it made of bamboo? No. Is that the microphone? Can you say something? Say hello. 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 What does Alex the lion say? Alex the lion? She's being shy now. Are you being shy? Okay. All right, Booger. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for coming and seeing me. Thank you, Boogs. Hey. Mwah. She's like, I want to play with all your chords and stuff. I want to play with all the chords and stuff. Bring it. Bring it on. Bring it on. She is absolutely adorable. Thank you guys so much. She's a Hamlet. It's funny how she recluses into her I'm shy act, which is completely an act. Mama says she takes after me. She inherited both of our social awkward traits, so that's going to be a good time. Okay, Tony has me lined up with a plan here. So Tony Spark, he has me lined up. I'm going to try to find this real quick and set up the next one here. The next one, I've got to find the confetti. Why is the confetti so hard to find? We found it before, didn't we? Tony Spark, you remember where we found the confetti before? Why is it so hard to find? Oh, there it is. Okay, we've got the confetti. We are doing 100 of those. And this one is going to be... Why won't you let me type in there? Oh, because I disconnected my keyboard, of course. I disconnected the keyboard so Navy Thunder could play with it. See, I told you it was going to be exciting. A little bit of a shit show, but also exciting. We are going to have a confetti cannon and a dance party. If we can hit 100 confettis here. That's the next thing. So we've got this progression that we're going through. And we have actual confetti cannons too, not just graphic confetti. This is going to be the real deal. Tony Spark, I think, is really, really excited about being able to shoot something at me. And this confetti cannon, he's probably going to point straight at my face. So Miss Finsty, you should be able to, in the bottom middle of your screen or at the top section somewhere where the star is, there should be a way to join the VIP group by subscribing on live. You can only do it on mobile, right? You can't be a live sub on desktop. It's mobile only. Yeah, mobile only. So if you're watching on a computer, it's a completely different deal. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Appreciate that. We are now in the confetti category and we're already rocking that way. So Tony's like, yes, let me shoot something at him, please. I really want to shoot something at him. I think OP in this last story, jumping all the way back to there, I think this really has to just be a matter of defining what you want for yourself in 5-10 years. Where do you see your future going? Because it sounds like things are really volatile with your partner here. If he's willing to leave, and not just leave like physically to live in a different area and still be with you, but leave if you go to college, I don't think you guys are as in it together all the way as you think you are. Crash Cart Ronnie coming back from month 4 as a member of the Storm. Heck yeah, man. There was somebody else that I missed up here too. Sorry, I will find it right quick. Maybe I will find it. I will not find it. Sorry if I missed you. I apologize. But all you new VIP members, after the stream ends today, I will reach out to you via a DM. So I'll follow you back. I'll send you a DM, and that'll have a link to join the VIP group on Facebook. Also, you'll be in the VIP stream after the public stream today. So heck yeah. If you haven't already, please remember to like and share the stream as soon as you jump in, or if you haven't done it yet, you can do it again. And please hit the heart next to the like to join the team and help us with the May TikTok contest. Miss Finsty figured it out. She became a member of the Storm. Welcome to the group. Appreciate that. We're at 192 of 225 on the live subs right now. Damn it, that means I'm probably going to have to eat some ranch-flavored ice cream. I still haven't recovered from the last one, which was yesterday. We filmed part 2 of Thunder and Spark ADHD Mom and Teacher. Subscribe, become a member of the Storm as well. Thank you so much. We filmed part 2 of Thunder and Spark yesterday, I think. Was it part 2 yesterday? Yeah. Okay, we filmed it yesterday, and the 3 of us each tried a bite of this ranch-flavored ice cream. Filmed it. it's going to be part of that podcast. We'll probably have a separate TikTok post for it too, because it went exactly like you think it would go. It was not tasty. It was not a good choice. Not a good choice at all. Candy's giving the confetti in here as well. She wants to see me get shot too. Oh man, that's freaking great. That's fantastic. I freaking love it. Carolyn subscribing to become a member of the Storm here as well. I know Evie subscribing to become a member of the Storm too. Thank you guys so much and welcome to the fam. We're at 17 of 100 on the confetti, so we've got a little ways to go. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next follower submission here. Once again, Tony Spark comes up with our stories for the lives on Wednesday, so you can thank him and throw him some lightning bolt love for being an active behind the scenes member here. And Candy Thunder picks out all the stories that we use for the Monday or Sunday Monday, or like this week, Tuesday live sessions where we actually record all of our stories in here. So those two together, story finding masters. Okay. This follower submission is, am I the astronaut for allowing my daughter to attend a birthday party without me? I, 30 female, allowed my daughter, age 7, to attend a last-minute birthday party without me, and her father, my husband, age 30, is angry with me. Some backstory. My husband works for a uranium mine and works shift work. So he's only home for 4 to 5 days and then is gone 6 to 7 days. We have 4 children. Our oldest daughter is 7. Then we have a boy who's 4, another little girl who's 3, and a 4-month-old baby boy. Most of my days are full of running around. We live in a small town with around 4,000 people. I do my best to accommodate each one of our children and all of their activities. My oldest daughter is well behaved and has lots of friends. Friday, when I picked her up from school, she showed me an invite that she had gotten and wanted to go to very badly. When I looked at the date, I realized that the birthday party was the next day. Oh, you gotta freaking love it when parents do that. Thanks for the heads up, lady. Appreciate it. And we already had previous plans for a different birthday party for her cousin who was turning 1. And unfortunately, they were at the same time. I told her that we wouldn't be able to attend her friend's birthday party, and she was pretty upset. I had already RSVP'd and gotten a gift for cousin and couldn't return it. On top of that, she already missed the same little girl's birthday the year before. And I know she doesn't have any fun at any of the little kid parties because she's older. So after contemplating, I asked around to see if I could get a family member to take her to the friend's party. After some digging, I was able to get her aunt to take her. So I called the girl's mom and made sure it was okay that I wasn't going to be there, and the mom was okay with watching her. I gave her my number and my sister's number in case of emergency, and I gave my daughter a note with my name, phone number, and address, along with her aunt's phone number if she needed someone to come get her. This is the first time I allowed my daughter to attend a function without my husband or I being present. I know I communicated all of this to my husband, but he swears I didn't and was so angry with me for putting our daughter in danger. I realize he loves his little girl and wants to protect her from everything, but it was a small party. There was only one other little boy who attended with his mom, and then the birthday girl, her mother, and my daughter. So a grand total of 2 adults and 3 kids at a bowling alley. I feel like I took all the precautions that needed to be taken, but he insists that I'm the asshole for leaving her there with strangers and that she's not old enough to be alone at functions. And he doesn't know the other parents well enough to leave her with them. But I feel she is old enough. She is also responsible and smart. And this was an opportunity for her to show us that. And since I cannot be in 2 places at once, and he isn't here to help, and it was so small. And since I cannot be in 2 places at once, and he isn't here to help, and it was so small. So am I the asshole? Okay, so thoughts here. NTA, Nursey Dear says, is the older daughter in a peer's birthday. The 1-year-old is why the mom's busy. Mandy, yes, correct. Yeah, so they have, let me back up. They have 4 children. The 7-year-old is the oldest child. I think the kicker here is that she didn't just drop her off somewhere and not communicate anything ahead of time. She did a healthy amount of pre-planning to communicate with the mom of the little girl whose party she was going to say, hey, here's the situation. Would you be okay with watching after her? And even if it was a party of like 10 kids, there are some parents that at age 7 would still just, come deliver their kids, say, okay, we're good. All right, I'll be back at this time. Call me if you need me. That's not an uncommon thing where we're from, I don't think. Candy Thunder, what do you think? Is seven too old to, or 7 too young to drop off at a birthday party? And okay, that's what I'm thinking. It feels like a normal thing to do. And since there were so few people there, it becomes even less of a big deal. So hubby here, either they did talk about it and he forgot, which does happen. Sometimes Candy Thunder tells me things and I forget. It doesn't happen often, but she's looking at her phone. Otherwise she would be saying something right now. When you tell me things, I don't forget often, right? That's the look I was going for right there. Yeah, it happens a lot. It's, you're trying to do 100 different things. And if he was gone working for 6 to 7 days in the middle of one of those blitzes for work, and she told him something, there's a good chance that it just didn't stick, and probably looked at it and thought it wasn't a huge critical deal. So, depends on how close the parents are. Sure. Yeah, I get that. She made a call based on her comfort level with the other girl's mom. She made a call based on the comfort level of her daughter with the friend. I think she did the due diligence here, and the fact that she didn't just blindly do this. She did what she had to do to make sure that no one lost here. 7 is probably on the younger end of when this starts being okay. Like, I wouldn't drop a 5-year-old off at a party and be like, deuces, see you later. But 7 seems like it's okay. I don't know. That's only 2 years. That's not a huge distinction. Could be a selective listener. Walter? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I am. Peace, love, light. I'm total helicopter mom. I'm helicopter dad. So I say 7's good. If we're talking about Navy Thunder, I'd be like, oh, hell no. I will be showing up there with security in tow, and we'll be staying there the whole time. I'm just kidding. It's not going to be like that. And I mean, the world is different today than it was when we were kids. When we were kids, it's like no big deal. When we were kids at 7, it would have been like, ride your bike to the birthday party, have fun, ride your bike back afterward. It's across town. Okay. Yeah. No big deal. It's a different world today. But as long as someone that she trusts, OP trust, accepted responsibility for this child, then I feel like she's okay. For hubby to be as pissed off as he is and saying they didn't talk about it, if they really didn't talk about it, then that's a different issue. But also, he's not there. Mom has to make those executive decisions without him, so it had to be her call. Obviously, he gets input on those big steps and big changes. Regulators! Beer today. Yeah, heck yeah, he'd be right there with me. She has to be able to make these executive decisions without him being there because he's gone 6 to 7 days at a time. So he's got to trust her to make those right decisions. And it was either crush her dreams by not letting her go to the party, or force her to go to the cousin's party, or miss the cousin's party, who's turning 1, which is obviously not something you want to do. So she made what she felt like was the right call here. And I'm going here with it. Going to NTA town. NTA. Jacob joined and became a member of the Storm. Welcome to the fam. We're a bunch of crazies. You're going to love it. It will be magical. The Facebook group keeps getting better and better, by the way. As this grows, the conversations that happen within that group are awesome. There are so many helpful, supportive people within that group. So a lot of people who are going through things will talk about it in the group, and other group members will jump in and offer them love and support. It's just cool. It's cool to see this community start growing. It's very, very cool. Very cool. We are at 30 of 100 on the confetti. The confetti, remember, the reward for the confetti is that Tony's going to shoot a confetti cannon at me. And we'll have it says dance party here. I don't know what dance I'm supposed to do, but I'm supposed to do some kind of dance. So there is a reward. There is some kind of celebration for your guys' help and what you do with your gift donations here. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate that. Also, remember, if you're just jumping in, to like and share the live, that helps us out a ton. And there's some kind of weird heart thing next to the like that is part of a May promotion that really helps us out with too. Let me grab this confetti cannon. Candy Thunder, will you hand me that confetti cannon? I just want to show it to everybody real quick. This looks large and dangerous. Huh?
I said I'm like your Vanna White.
Here's Vanna White.
Bringing a child.
Hey, Navy Bear, you coming back over to say hey? Hi. She's standing on my mat. Hey, you want to come say hi again? Hey. What are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at the bear head? There's a bear head there. Go roar, bear roar. You say roar. What do you see? Are you looking at Michael Scott? Oh, here we go. What is it? Is that an astronaut? Is that a spaceman? That's a bear. What does a bear say? Roar. What does the bear say? She's like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Okay. Bye, Navy Bear. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. She's normally way more talkative than this. She's normally way more talkative. She's just over here like, do like a little squeaky, cute talk. But normally, she's been way more talkative lately. And she used the potty for the first time last night, too. It's a huge, huge deal. We won't talk about how she pooped in the bathtub right after that. But she did use the potty. It's a big step. It's a big step. Someday when she's 17, she's going to be going back through like my old lives that have been posted on YouTube the day after and be like, Jesus, Dad, you talked about me pooping in the bathtub? I'm like, yeah, sorry. Can't take it back. It's on the internet. It's forever. It is forever. If somebody's got me wrapped around their finger, yeah. Candy Thunder. And Navy Thunder, too. Both of them. Telling all of her business. Yeah, sorry. It was a big moment. Using the potty is a big moment. It's a big deal. Gabby says, my ovaries cannot handle how cute she is. Oh, man. Good gravy. Let's see here. I'm backing up just a hair. Ooh. That's such a dad thing to do. It really is. It really is. I'm sorry. All right, our next story is from the AITA subreddit. Let me. Oh yeah, that's the confetti cannon. Like it's not one of those little tiny poppers. This thing is a tube to use rotate base and direction of arrows. Okay, I assume it flies out of that end. Okay, cool. I'll get my shield up. Okay. This story has a lot of updates. This one is, am I the astronaut for suing my sister over a poster my sister's son destroyed? Throwaway account here. My sister brought, important letter there, the letter R. Throwaway account here. My sister brought her kids over 2 weeks ago. In my office, I have a vintage Marvel poster signed by Stan Lee and the artist of the poster. The poster is over 30 years old. Her son saw this and thought it was really neat and wanted me to give it to him. I tried being diplomatic, but I let him know that it wouldn't happen. For certain reasons, my office door locks behind me and you need keys to open it. This is important. Fast forward to the next day. We're going to the park and I can't find my keys. We're looking around the house and I hear her daughter yell out, "Oh no!" And my sister and I go running. Her son had opened my office and climbed onto the desk to get the poster down. In doing it, he managed to tear it in half. I'm furious. This poster is not only irreplaceable, I got it signed with my now deceased grandfather. It has a lot of sentimental value for me. My sister completely blew this off. Hell, she even started giggling when her daughter said, "Oh no," the second time because she thought it sounded cute. She didn't offer me anything, even apology. Her argument is that I should have had my keys on me because I should have somehow expected that her son would try to take it down from the wall. Dad and wife are firmly in my camp. Dad recognized how important this was to me because it was only a few days before he suddenly passed away and was the last thing we did together. My mom and sister are acting like it's no big deal. Sister ghosted me when I texted her asking about compensating me for the poster. In case anyone is wondering, when we moved into my house, we had the poster appraised at $3,000 due to the condition and rarity of this particular poster. I was informed after Stan Lee's death it went up, but we didn't have it reappraised. This particular one does go on eBay, an unsigned fetch north of Oh, this particular one does go on eBay and unsigned fetches north of 2K. When I served her, my mom called me up telling me it was no big deal. And she said she found another poster on eBay, and when I saw the link, I realized it was a completely different and wasn't signed or anything like that. It wasn't even the same year. Now sister is complaining to mom that I'm being mean for going after her and not taking her offer and instead making her pay for it. She thinks I should just let this go because kids will be kids. So am I the asshole here? Edit, since this has been raised in a few comments, yes, the poster was framed. It was professionally mounted in a frame. It was not tacked to a wall or anything like that. Update, mom is now in my corner. We hadn't really spoken about this much, and I was pretty angry about things. She didn't realize that it was this one particular poster, and she knew how much it meant to me. Right now, she's trying to convince my sister of the seriousness of this. Update 2. Sister responded to the filing. Her argument is basically, it's really mean that he's coming after me for a poster. I offered to buy him another one, but he said no, so I shouldn't have to pay anything. I've heard from dad that her husband is trying to convince her that this isn't going to go well for her and to come to a resolution. It's not even a money thing. She does well, and I'm not trying to destroy her. Update 3. That's right, we're still going. The reality of this is setting in for sister. Her husband contacted me last night asking about repair cost and what I thought was fair compensation for this. He was really apologetic about this right now. I told him that it wasn't even a money thing for me. It was sister's behavior towards me about this. It's what the poster symbolizes for me. I'm looking at repair cost now, however. Can you repair a torn poster? Is that a thing? Also, if it was framed, how did he get the poster out to tear it? I have questions. Update 4. We'll have to wait to get answers. Well, I thought this would be dramatic, but it really wasn't. We did the court appearance with video conferencing. Judge was not hearing any of my sisters hemming and hawing about this. I was expecting to get the repair costs. They weren't cheap, that's for sure. I had 2 estimates, and she didn't want to pay either. The judge had to tell her straight out. Offering to replace something with an appraised value that it had with something that isn't even in the same ballpark is unacceptable. I got the full appraised value as the judge considered it the cost of the replacement. Sister more or less cut the call as fast as she could. Got a call from her husband again asking if I want to check. Later that night, sister called me and finally apologized for her and my nephew's behavior. I told her I'm okay with it now, but she needs to understand why I'm so angry. She said she finally did when the judge laid it out. Okay. I guess this is it for this one. Not the best outcome, but an outcome. I figure I'll get the poster back from repair early next year. Does anybody have any experience with repairing torn posters? I didn't even know that was something that was possible. Oh, okay, Bex. The poster was in a frame locked case. The kid found the key and went for it. Okay, so the frame had a lock and used the key to get it out of there. Right? Is that right? I thought the key was for the office, but maybe they were both locked up. That was a lot of updates. That's a whole lot of updates. Christine says, why can't people just watch their kids and take responsibility for their actions? That's a very damn good question. How old was the kid? He was, did OP mention? No. OP doesn't mention the age of the child. Not that I can see or that I can find. Yeah, that would be an important distinction too, huh? How old was the kid? Because if it's like a 5-year-old kid who's being rowdy, but there was malicious intent here, right? Because if he took the keys, my first thought here, whenever OP was saying I couldn't find my keys, was that he took the keys. The kid took the keys. And if this is a kid that's old enough to be able to pull something off like that, taking the keys, getting into the office, getting this professionally framed thing, getting the poster out of it somehow, whether it was locked or not, tearing it, he's got to not be a super young child. This required a lot of thought and a lot of doing. Now, sister, we've read a lot of stories like this, and I think, yeah, as parents of a minor, if your kid does something and incurs some kind of damages, you're on the hook for that, unfortunately. There was the young girl who poured paint all over the $20,000 coat. Same kind of thing. Like, it's you have to take those kinds of things seriously. And whenever you let your kids just run wild and tear shit up, then it's going to come back to bite you. So that's fun. OP, this was obviously a very important thing, and it wouldn't have been as big of a deal if she had taken it seriously, if his sister had taken it seriously, and she had actually, understood, and in this conversation been like, I get it, this is a very big deal, we'll figure out how to make it right, we'll figure out how to get this repaired or replaced, I'm so sorry. But instead was just like, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Kids will be kids, But if her kid had gone through and thrown a hammer into her 85-inch LED TV, I'm sure she would have something to say about it, It's just something that she doesn't see value in. That doesn't mean there isn't value in it. Okay, so we got NTA for OP here, right? We'll go ahead and make that official. I've already hit that one. NTA. Come on, buddy. We can do it. There we go. NTA. NTA for OP here. What about the sister? What about his sister? We've got ASCON 4 is you could have done it differently. ASCON 3 is you should have done it differently. ASCON 2 is you definitely shouldn't have done that. And ASCON 1 is you're a terrible human. Where are we at here with this? We've got some ASCON 1s, some ASCON 2s. Cat J's just subscribed and became a member of the Storm. Thank you so much, Cat. Welcome to the fam. Well, we've got definitely ASCON 1 here. It was a very shitty thing to do. It's a terrible human thing to do. She definitely shouldn't have done that also. So we definitely have the number 2 box checked there. Is it 1? Is it all the way to 1? For minimizing the sentimental value of this, for immediately just brushing it off like it wasn't a big deal at all. Yeah, I'm there with you. I'm there with you on a 1. Let's fly. Let's fly. Asconators, mount up. I don't know. It doesn't really work. It doesn't really work with the Asconators. Tony, thanks for your support, Tony. Appreciate it. Asconators? No, it doesn't. It really just doesn't work. 1.5. We've got 2s, we've got 1.5s. I think we can fly to 1 here because repeatedly she brushed this off. Repeatedly. And then tried to victimize herself by saying that he was just being mean, which is garbage. So she tried Nursey dear, good point. It was Stan frickin' Lee. That's gotta matter. It's got to matter. Hey, quick note for all of you guys that helped us hit that last goal to get Navy Thunder on here. Thank you so much for being a part of that. All of you who are contributing to these goals as we go, thank you so much. We tried to make it more fun, to incentivize it more so that there's some kind of immediate payoff for you for doing that, but also it helps contribute to us doing what we do here and creating content, and we've looped the team in more to get them involved, and obviously we pay them to do that. So this helps us keep the whole machine rolling here. Thank you so much for helping support that. Also, Cool Side of the Pillow, thank you so much for the rose and the heart me. Dean for the heart me as well. Cat J again, welcome to the fam. Justina, thank you so much for the rose. Stephanie with the confetti. Heck yeah, we are confetti focused right now. Emmy Lou with the donut. Thank you. Philly with the 2 microphones. Thank you so much. A Flower with the heart me and the cat paws. Diana with the lightning bolts. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys jumping in and getting involved with this. And confetti is the goal right now. So if you're contemplating doing some kind of gift, look at the confetti, please. Take a look at it and thinks about it. Appreciate it. All righty. That was a long story. That was a really long story. Or I guess it just had a lot of updates. It wasn't as long as last night. There was a 3-pager that I had to sit down to read. So if the desk starts going down, that's when you know it's a long one. That didn't sound right. You know what I mean. Dawn subscribed and became a member of the Storm. We've got Schmutz here in the audience. We're at 202 of 225 on the TikTok subs. Josh, he wants to see me eat the freaking ranch ice cream and immediately puke. That's what he's here for. It's the only thing he's here for. You better get a bucket ready. If we get to that point, Tony Spark, I may need a bucket. Hopefully it's near the end, because trying to read stories with those ranch ice cream burps coming up, which happened all night for all of us last night, that would be difficult. You could taste it in the burps. It's no bueno. You could very much taste it. Hey, real quick, I wanted to mention something to you. If you were on the stream last night, you have seen some of this already. However, if you weren't, let me move this dude over here right quick. Let's take a look at this. We have some new items up on the DustyThunderSwag.com shop. Some of them are like this sleigh design with a dragon. We've got some. This one is a new one today. And there's some different. These are the bougie comfort items here. We've got the balloon planets here as well. There was another one where we had how the turntables turn. That's a new one as well. So lots of new stuff in the swag shop. If you haven't checked it out in a minute, definitely go check it out. And we will bounce over to our next story. This one is another follower submission. So OP, again, if you are in chat and want to raise your hand, go for it. Hey, Allison and Megan became members of the Storm. Welcome to the fam. Glad to have you here. Why does everything I say right now pitch up at the end? Welcome to the fam. Glad to have you here. Who put a question mark on the teleprompter?
The impending fear of franchise.
Impending fear of ranch ice cream, Tony Sparks says. All right. Patty, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, this is a follower submission, OP. If you're in chat, want to raise your hand, go for it. This is Am I the Astronaut for telling my husband I don't like my anniversary gift? I'm like, Candy Thunder, our anniversary was yesterday. Oh, no. Oh, no. My husband and I just had our 10th anniversary this past December. Okay. It's not me. It's not me. We have 4 kids together. About a month before our anniversary, he started telling me he bought my gift and how expensive it was, but it wouldn't be ready in time for our anniversary. I was pretty sure it was jewelry and suspected it had something to do with our kids and their birthstones. My husband and I have had many conversations about how I do not like expensive jewelry. I don't even wear my engagement ring because it feels weird to me, and I don't really like blingy things. Fast forward to when I actually got the gift. It is a gold bracelet with all 4 of our children's birthstones on it. He was very excited and all the kids loved it because it was shiny and had cool stones on it. He explained to me that it was very expensive. I hate when people say how much they spent on a gift. And that they had them tracked down, and that he had them track down all of the real stones. They were not fake. He wanted them to be real. That's why it took so long to be made. So I never said anything for a few months. I never wanted to say anything because I didn't want to hurt his feelings. One day I was looking through our bank account and saw how much he spent at the jewelry store. I was shocked. It was over twice what I expected. I know my husband has a hard time spending money and that this was a big thing for him, but I wanted to let him know that he never needs to spend that much on jewelry for me again. This was a mistake. I feel like an asshole for saying anything, but it made me wonder if my husband knows me at all. He put a lot of time and effort into it, but I don't feel like he thought about who the gift was for at all. Just got something that most wives would like. I probably am the asshole, just need to know for sure, I guess. Ah, crap. No, I don't think you're the asshole here, OP. I don't think you're the asshole here. Some dudes just aren't good at giving meaningful gifts. And some dudes just aren't good at buying gifts that their partners will actually like. Not even just dudes. Some people just don't have that kind of insight to know what would actually be truly useful. And sometimes use the money part of it to just say, oh, it's got to be special because it's expensive, right? Or because it takes a long time to make. He didn't put forth the effort here to say, is this something that she's actually going to wear? Is this her style? Is this something that goes with things that she wears on a normal daily basis? Is this something I think she would truly like, or is this something that I think is symbolic and either I would like for her to have or wear? But he was missing the connection where he stepped into your shoes and said, is this something that I would really enjoy? And And you have to do that when you're giving gifts that are supposed to be meaningful, especially for your significant other. You have to think about, is this something that is truly for them? Or is this something that is for me, for them? Am I giving this gift to them for me, or am I giving this gift to them for them? And it's really easy to get caught up in the whole, like, this gift is awesome in a very general sense, so I feel good about giving this gift. And you should feel good about giving gifts, but not to the detriment of the receiver, right? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, something sentimental like this, I think, is an easy trap for guys, for dads specifically, to fall into, because if there's something symbolic that includes the kids, it's an easy thing to see and be like, that is so cool, that would mean so much. Yeah, but it's going to hang up in the jewelry rack for years, forever. And it's going to be cool, but something that is that expensive that you're going to dedicate that much time and money to, it sounds like your wife would much rather have something that she would actually use and enjoy. And in this case, that didn't happen. Now, OP, who may be in chat. OP, are you here? Are you here, OP? BZT, my husband of 31 years still hits and misses with gifts. It's not an easy thing to do. It is not an easy thing to be good at. That's why I say, well, actually, this is in the podcast that's getting ready to come out with Bree. There was a story that related to gifts in there. And that's why I say, if your significant other shows you things that they like, or they send you links to things to get your opinion on them, take notes. Save those links, because if nothing else, it is a style guide for you to use when it is time to give a gift, and say, these are the kind of things that they like and would consider buying for themselves. This is my reference list to be able to work from. And it's an easy thing to do if you have a partner who's willing to share that information, or who likes to send you things and be like, these are really cool. What do you think? That's an opportunity for you to save that and have this ongoing freaking Google Keep note, where when it is time to buy the gift, you're just like, okay, what am I working with here? Okay, we've got these kinds of shoes that she was really looking at but never bought. That's an easy one. These kind of clothes she's really into right now. These colors, these fabrics, these styles. It's an easy thing once you start paying attention and collecting that intel. Candy Thunder has been very forthcoming throughout our relationship about the things that she likes. Not in a, I want you to buy me this way, but in a, hey, here's something that I think is really cool. What do you think kind of way? So I started collecting that intel a long time ago, and it has helped tremendously. And if you listen to what your partner is saying about what they like, what they actually would use and enjoy, it's not hard to do. It's not hard to buy gifts that hit. If you don't listen and don't pay attention to those kinds of things, it's really easy to miss and to waste a shit ton of money, apparently. A shit ton of money. Hey, Flower, thank you so much for the confetti. Appreciate that. Lynette for the rose. Jennifer for the rose as well. Dawn with the lightning bolts. Cool side of the pillow with the 3 roses. Susie with the heart me. Uncle Johnny with the heart me as well. Anna Temple with the confetti. Thank you guys so much. Cool side of the pillow joined, became a member of the storm, and we're now at 206 and 225. I can already taste the ranch in my mouth just thinking about it. Oh. Hey, do you mind grabbing that? We got to show them. We got to show them what it looks like. Is that top cover thing still?
No.
Okay. Well, the top cover thing said, good for you. Probably. It actually said probably underneath that. Okay. So the backstory on this is, look at this. That is Hidden Valley Ranch flavored ice cream. This is made by, Van Leeuwen. Limited edition. Thank goodness. So Tony Spark happened upon this in the store, and he was like, oh my God, I just have to buy it. So he bought it, and then brought it in. And the podcast yesterday, we actually cracked it open. I mean, it looks like ice cream. It won't, I've got it on manual focus here, so it won't focus as I push it in, but it looks like vanilla ice cream, but it smells like ranch. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I smelled it. I shouldn't have smelled it. I can already taste it in my mouth. I don't know.
Let's be clear that you said
I know. I set this goal up. I screwed myself on this because I mentioned it in the story, and now I have to do something with it. Hey, Tony Spark wanted me to also mention that we are trying to hit 200,000 likes, so just make sure you tap the screen. So that's not no investment required there except for your thumb. Some effort on there. So please tap the screen to give us a like. Make sure you share if you haven't shared already, and check out the heart next to the like thing, which I don't know a ton about, but apparently heartburn just thinking about it. Ice cream is a false advertisement. Why does it look like vanilla? No, it looks like vanilla, and the first initial taste of it actually tastes like vanilla, but very quickly the aftertaste that settles on the back of your tongue is straight up ranch. Not liking the idea of watching me eat gross food. I'm not having to eat it. This is more of a, if we accomplish something crazy today, I will do something crazy. And that crazy thing for me is taking a bite of this. Cat J, British and have no idea what ranch tastes like, so you're imagining salad cream. That I would assume is pretty close. It's pretty close. Llama Land Lamb, my hubs buys me jewelry and I don't use that. I told him rather do things instead of getting stuff. A lot of people are like that. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. And luckily, if you've got a partner like Candy Thunder who includes you on things that she likes and on the shopping experience. I love to go shopping with Candy Thunder. It's dangerous for her and I to go shopping together because I'm not exactly the no, don't buy that. I'm the heck yeah, let's go crazy kind of guy. So us going together on a shopping adventure is a dangerous idea. That's why we generally don't do it anymore. Salad cream is nothing like ranch, so I've been told, Mama Bear. Well, now we're going to have to find some salad cream. Night Drifter, thank you so much for the lightning bolts. Appreciate that. Crash Cart Ronnie with the heart me. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully this is something that will only ever happen once. Lisa with the air dancer. Thank you so much for that. I'll do the air dance with you. The flailing inflatable tube guy. Heck yeah. OP is NTA here. We're going to go ahead and make that distinction. You are going to save yourself, obviously, a lot of money. You're going to save yourself a lot of anguish for receiving gifts that you don't like and not like how much mental and emotional energy have you used thinking about this topic, thinking about what to tell him, should you tell him, trying to hide it, pretending that you love it. You're going to save yourself all of that energy, and you're going to save yourself tons of money. And also, if you speak up and the more clear you communicate with your husband about this now, the better he's going to get at good gift giving. It's kind of considered gift giving, unless they just don't pay attention and don't give a shit and don't listen. Think about gift giving like Pandora or YouTube or even TikTok. As you indicate an interest in things and as you communicate that interest in things start to tailor that direction for you. You have to do the same with your partner and at least say, hey, this is the kind of stuff that I'm really into right now. Give them some kind of parameters, some kind of guide to work with so that they aren't flying blind, because a lot of partners, when flying blind with gifts, will just buy something expensive and think because it's expensive, it checks the box. And this one was to the detriment of the gift. It sucks that you feel bad about it now, right? And now you're like, do I say anything? Do I not say anything? What do I do? What do we do? What do we do? And that sucks. Ooh, ranch soda? Is that a thing? Kitty Kate Pup? Ooh. No, they're all gonna laugh at you. Band tees or concert tickets all the way for me. Yeah. So you know what you like. You know what you want. Debbie in Belgium, good to see you here. We have no interest in watching you eat ranch ice cream. They may be giving me a pass here. I may be getting a pass. Bacon cream soda is a thing too. Yeah, I don't know about that either. Bacon flavored, what was it? Bacon flavored ice cream, or was it soda? Now this company, Tony Spark, you said had some other random flavors, but they actually sounded like
normal ice cream.
Yeah, like red velvet, and that kind of stuff. Champagne. Now champagne was a different one. Change your jot for ranch soda? No. Heck no. I imagine something bacon flavored just tasting like bacon grease. And I love bacon. But the thought of bacon grease just freaks me out. Okay, we've got another one from the AITA subreddit, and this one is, am I the astronaut for hiding my entire birthday cake from my family and having no intentions to share it? We've got a cake story, everybody. Tony Spark delivered the cake story. Okay, here we go. It's not even a follower submission. He went and found one on the AITA subreddit. So birthdays are pretty important to me, as I feel that they are a day where you can truly raise up the person you love and celebrate their life. And it's just nice to have an excuse to get together with a friend or family member, you know? Anyways, I've always tried to keep this tradition alive, and I tend to go all out for my husband's birthday, as well as for my 2 sons. I also make sure to keep a calendar of birthdays for my family and friends and for my in-laws, so I can remind my husband to get a card for us, or for us to bring cake to his siblings' places. The problem is that my husband hates birthdays. Though he never refutes his own party, he tends to moan and groan about the hassle of getting a card and spending money on gifts for our boys and other family members. You, sir, get a double dose of the red flags. It's okay if it's your own birthday party, but anybody else's birthday party, you're not interested in. You know who else feels that way? Toddlers. At first, this really bothered me because I took it as he doesn't care to celebrate our lives. But I reminded myself that he does a lot for me and the people he loves. So maybe it's just not his thing. He's also lackluster on Christmas, so whatever. Maybe it's just the spending money thing, generally. This leads into the 12th. It was my birthday, and I got this beautiful cake done for myself from a baker. I snuck it into the house and had a piece while the boys were at school and my husband was at work, then snuck it into the freezer in the garage so that I could pick away at it, completely in secret from the rest of the family. I figured that if they wanted to celebrate my birthday with me, they would get me a cake themselves. I shouldn't have to throw my own party for their benefit. Well, today my husband found the cake and asked about it. I told him that it was for my birthday, and he said, but there's already a piece missing. I explained that no, it was my birthday on Friday, and I got myself a cake to celebrate. He then asks me, well, when were you going to share it with us? To which I told him never, because it's my cake. And if he wanted to have cake with me, he could have gotten me one on my birthday. He then exclaims, so you're just going to eat the whole cake? And I tell him, yes, I will, because it's my cake and I can take as long as I want to go through it. He told me that this was greedy and that he thinks it's unreasonable for me to eat an entire cake myself. He even told our oldest about it. My oldest laughed and said, honestly, I'd do the same thing. I don't know. I could be the asshole for being greedy, and I guess no one should eat an entire cake for themselves, but it's not like I had it all at once. I only had one piece and will take my time getting through the rest. But am I the asshole for not sharing with my family? Hey, those cake emotes come in handy now. Heck yeah. This is... Holly Jill Talk says this person is my spirit animal. Your cake, your birthday, Hannah. You're right. The way the husband is, I wouldn't share either. Heather, he didn't remember. No cake for you. No cake for you, sir. Greedy, and we love it. My cake, mine. He doesn't even like birthdays, but judges her for having birthday cake. Come on. I love Sushi says. She is protecting the cake, Katie. You got it. You got it right. She's protecting her own damn cake. Kitty Kate Pub, subscribing for the first time, becoming a member of the Storm. Thank you so much. Welcome to the fam. We're glad to have you here. Not an asshole at all here. I mean, it was the one thing that she did. Sorry, microphone. It was the one thing that she did for herself on her birthday. That was her one me thing, it sounds like. And it's kind of on the husband to at least arrange that there be a cake or communicate with mother-in-law or communicate somehow to arrange so that his wife doesn't have to have her own cake arranged. You shouldn't have to throw your own birthday party. Agreed. And for someone who just generally doesn't like birthday parties to be pissed about a cake doesn't make any sense. OP understood the assignment, Beth Lou says. Yeah. Cake self-care. Angie, agreed. Apparently, Peachy had a question up here. I've got to find it. Did he not even tell her happy birthday? Surely OP would have said something if he didn't. Lisa Eldridge subscribed and became a member of the storm. Welcome. Random sent some ice cream. Kitty K-Pop sent a cake as well. LT subscribed. Brooklyn subscribed as well. Became a member of the storm. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let me go back to the whole birthday thing. This leads into the 12th. It was my birthday, and I got this beautiful cake done for myself from a baker. She doesn't say... I don't know. This could be worse than we think. She said, I figured that if they wanted to celebrate my birthday with me, they would get me a cake themselves. I shouldn't have to throw my own party for their benefit. So, and then skips ahead to, well, today, my husband found the cake and asked about it. So, between the 12th and whenever this was posted, hang on. I'm going to find the post date here and figure out how much time was in between the 12th. It was 2 days ago. So, that would be the 15th. So 3 days. 3 days went by. And apparently in that amount of time, he had not gotten her a cake or celebrated with some kind of party. If there was a party, there would be cake. Maybe they went out for dinner or something. If he didn't even say happy birthday, I feel like that's something OP would have included as evidence here, but I could be wrong. But the omission makes me think that he at least said something and probably got her a gift, but didn't throw a party and sure as hell didn't get a cake. And dude, even as an adult, even my grandpa we get a sugar-free cake for. Get a freaking cake, man. I mean, especially your spouse on their birthday, not arranging some kind of cake for them on their birthday or when you're celebrating the birthday or both is a real big middle finger. We've talked about that before. It's like, show someone you don't give a shit at all. Don't get them a cake on their birthday if it's your significant other. NTA. We'll go back there. NTA. Your cake, your day. Words are hard. Cake is easy. Now, what about Hubs here? For getting pissed. I don't know that he was like mad, but still to say, so you're just going to eat a whole cake and not share it with anybody? Whenever he didn't get her a cake? Where does that put him? Where does that put him? We got twos, ones. Okay, so a 2 here is you definitely shouldn't have done that. And a 1 is you're a terrible human. It is interesting that he only has objections to birthday parties and to Christmas when it's not his thing. Whenever he's having to spend money on other people, that's when he has an issue with it. And that is interesting. Your partner loves cake. You get the cake. Oliver and his humans. Agreed. Oh, Frankie J's mom is going to be having a lot of cake in July. Your baby's birthday, your birthday, and then your dad. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. Good timing there with summer too, right? Very good timing. Man, I don't know. Is he... doesn't seem malicious like he's an evil person for this. It seems like more of a brozo move. But that brozo move would definitely at least get him to AskCon 2. We'll at least fly him there. There you go. Definitely shouldn't have done it, man. Or definitely should have done things that he didn't do. Maybe that's the better way to say it. Definitely shouldn't have said what he said. Definitely shouldn't have pitched a fit about her having the cake, period, and her intention to eat the whole thing herself because he didn't get her a damn cake on her birthday and hates birthdays. Having to, well, you know what? Okay, so Opie, the fact that you went through a bakery, a legit bakery, and chose the exact cake that you wanted and had a plan to have it all to yourself, like, bravo. This wasn't a like, oh, I was at Walmart and just picked up this sheet cake because, I figured nobody else did anything for me for my birthday. No, this was like, this is my special treat. I am saving it for just myself. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to be a little selfish on your birthday. It's healthy. In fact, Anthony, your birthday's tomorrow. Happy freaking early birthday, man. Earthly birthday is almost what I said. Also earthly birthday. But happy early birthday, Anthony. Hubby hates celebrations, it seems. Twinkle Sass says, doesn't even like people enjoying themselves. Yeah. What's the deal, man? Let people be happy, man. Calm down, dude. Let your wife eat her cake, man. It's a freaking birthday, man. Crash Cart Ronnie, birthday's next month? Heck yeah. Going out to dinner with 2 BFFs. Heck yeah. Cool. Cool. Enjoy it. Enjoy your day. Your birthday's next February, Mama Brown Bear? Mine too. Yesterday celebrated the 25-year anniversary, Beardo79. Heck yeah. Our 8th was yesterday. Congrats. Rachel turns 40 on the 19th. 40 is the new 20, right? Pretty sure. I hit 40 and it's not a big deal. Every milestone it feels like, oh, this is when life starts. This is when adulting starts. This is when this starts. It's like the beginning of eras, it doesn't feel like the decline of anything. Day after Christmas, Holly Jill talk. That's a tough one. Hopefully it doesn't get lumped together. Hopefully you get to enjoy the actual stuff all at once. I am absolutely 40. Am I 40 or 41? Oh, Candy Thunder's not here to confirm for me. I lost track at 30, honestly. Apparently I said I was 30 for like 3 years. And it wasn't because I was being malicious or trying to hide it. I just thought I was 30 for 3 years, apparently. I'm like, we were at an event and somebody was talking and said that they're 30. And I'm like, oh, me too. And she nudged me and she's like, you're 33, dude. I'm like, am I really? Holy crap. So I think I'm somewhere around 40. I know I'm at least 40. We'll say that. Bets Lou, my husband doesn't know his age either. Maybe it's a guy thing. I don't know. There are so many numbers, I just lost track. That's what happened. That is 100% what happened. We're at 65 of 100 on the confetti right now and 214 of 225 on the members of the Storm paid subs for TikTok Live. Holy crap. 82. Born in 82. Wait. So am I 41 now? I guess I am. Holy shit, I'm 41. I don't know. Told you I was at least 40. See what happens. Jory, thank you so much for the finger heart. Cat, thank you for the rose. I just found out how old I am. Sweet Pink, thank you so much for the 58 lightning bolts and the 21 follow up there. And Lisa for the confetti 2 times. Appreciate that. 3 times. Heck yeah. Oh, Candy Thunder's jumping in now. LOL. And that's something I keep track of. That's right. I looked around. I was like, am I 40? Candy Thunder's not here. I don't know. It's one of those things that I think of my brain as a hard drive, and at some point it gets full enough to where you have to start like archiving things. And apparently how old I am is one of those things that just got archived and then purged. It's like, it's not that important. It's just not, apparently. Okay. Please remember to like and share the stream if you have not done so yet. Also, just tap on the screen to give us a like. We're going for 200,000 likes. I don't even know where we're at on that right now. Tony Spark, do you know? You know, mine? 169.3? Is that where we're at? Cool. Okay, we're well on our way there, so just continue in that direction for us, please. Kaylee May with the confetti. Heck yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Sammy, baby, you as well. 72. Lisa with the fire. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And 214 of 225. Yeah. I said I'd eat the ranch ice cream, and I'll do it. But it's good to know that you guys won't hold me to doing gross stuff. Thank you for that. We can find an alternative. We can absolutely find an alternative. Yeah. I mean, you'll get to see us, Candy Thunder, Tony Spark, and I eat the ranch ice cream on the Thunder and Spark podcast part 2, which is now done and just receiving final reviews. So we'll see what happens there. T with the confetti. Thank you so much. Georgina with the nachos. Those look really damn good. Thank you. Stephanie with the confetti, Lisa with the lightning bolts, Abram Dragon with the rose, user 787-3014-545567 with the cake. Thank you so much. Lisa with the fire. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Misty with the heart me, Dakota with the confetti. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. 79 and 100 on those. Rock and roll. We are looking for some feedback with you as well as we go through this new kind of format to make it more interactive and have these different celebrations at different points. Let us know if it's something that you like. Beckcat, we haven't done the dirt cake tutorial yet. Now, life has been bonkers crazy for us. We definitely are going to do it. We just haven't done it yet. Candy Thunder did make a really good dessert the other day for Mother's Day, though. It was like a French vanilla pudding, but with the Chessman butter cookies. They're like 3 layers of that in there too. It's very good. It's very like whipped and fluffy, but those Chessman butter cookies are dangerous. Them things dangerous because they're so damn good. Tell you what. All right. We have another follower submission here that we're going to dive into. OP, if you're in chat and want to claim it, that's on you. Feel free to. This one is, am I the astronaut for lying to my crush's wife to potentially save his family? Crush's wife? Oh boy. Okay, so I know the title sounds really bad, but hear me out. I feel like shit, to be honest, and I still kind of do, but here I go. I, 23 female, met B on vacation at the hotel I was staying at with my family, and upon meeting him, he worked there. I had a feeling he had a crush on me due to prolonged eye contact and physical touch, like holding my hand after a firm handshake upon meeting him, and I fell for him. I have a habit of crushing too easily on men I find attractive. I was never good with expressing my feelings for the guys I'd crush on, and it was even worse when I confessed to the guy that I fell in love with from elementary school, but that's a different story for another time. I found out that B is only 4 years older than me, 27, when we started talking just randomly, since I asked him if he could make me a drink after he initially asked me if I wanted one, so I agreed and he made it for me. A couple days passed and we talked and got to know each other a bit. Then in passing conversation, he asked if I had a boyfriend, to which I said no, then asked if I've ever kissed anyone, and again, I said no. I fear this is where I made my first mistake. Maybe it was because of my naivete or love or just being in a relationship before in my life, but I said yes to him. We kissed in the supply closet for privacy. It was locked to make sure no one would see us and to prevent a supervisor of sorts for seeing us and him potentially losing his job, which was the last thing I wanted. But fast forward after vacation, I did get his number while I was there, so that was a plus, or so I thought. We spoke for a while on and off because he was either busy with work or he was with family, which I totally respect. So I didn't contact him for a few days. OP is in chat! OP is in chat! Ackerman is OP? Okay. Sweet. There we go. All right. I'll jump back in here. We will come back to you, OP. We spoke for a while on and off because he was either busy with work or he was with family, which I totally respect. So I didn't contact him for a few days to give him the space. When I last texted him on Monday, May 8th, just saying, have a nice day, B's wife texted me back. But here's the thing. When we first started talking, he never said anything about being married at all, even when I asked if he was in a relationship. I didn't respond at first because I wasn't near my phone, but when I did, I sort of went into panic mode, but I kept my cool and texted back telling her I was just his friend. I know it's bad to lie, but I had no idea he was even married until she texted me, and she was pissed, rightfully so. B had told her that we went to high school together. I neither confirmed nor denied it, but my dumbass still went ahead with the lie and said that we were friends, which I guess wasn't an entire lie, I suppose, but I reassured her that we were only friends. Wife then asked if I did anything with him, and I said no. I'm not sure what happened between them, but I assumed they fought, to which I apologized for. Then I apologized if I may have overstepped and caused any problems between them. After finding out that B was married, I sort of lost it and fell into a really bad depressive episode and cried contemplating on what I should do. I do struggle with depression and always unfortunately fall into situations like this a little too damn much. Once I find someone I like, I think it's going to work out, then have it immediately come crashing down on me like a bag of bricks. At this point, I'm starting to think that I was just meant to be alone for the rest of my life. Maybe it's because I'm just that effing ugly or just completely unlovable. Damn, OP. My older sister always did say I was ugly growing up, and the middle one also said I didn't deserve happiness, but I don't know. I'm sorry, I tend to go off on subject a bit. Forgive me. To get back on track to this long-ass story, I knew B had a 3-year-old son. He told me he had him from a previous relationship when we started talking, more whilst on vacation. But finding out that he was married, I couldn't imagine what would have happened if I told his wife the truth and ruined that poor baby's life. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I did that. I still feel like the biggest piece of shit for lying to the poor woman, but for the sake of that baby, I couldn't bring myself to tell her the truth. I'm crying thinking of what I could have caused if I told the woman that I kissed her husband. I'm probably just being a dumbass overthinking about it, but at this point, I don't know. Maybe this is what I get for naively falling for a married man and being confronted by his wife. Perhaps my middle sister was right when she said that I don't deserve happiness. Guess this is the consequence of my actions. Am I really the asshole for lying to B's wife just to save his family? Ackerman, you done got yourself into a pickle here. A pickle. Here's the deal though. The guilt that you feel is misplaced because he misrepresented himself to you. Based on the information that you were provided with at that time, you did nothing wrong. He misrepresented himself. He lied to his wife. In your shoes, I think probably what should have happened is that you should have come clean to her, because you will neither be the first nor the last. And I understand what you're saying about not wanting to damage this baby's life, but I will tell you from experience that a child will be happier with 2 separate happy homes rather than one home filled with conflict. And in this case, if he's capable of this, it's going to happen again and again and again and again. And it is not your fault. It's also not your responsibility to keep their family together. I understand why you did what you did, and you did it trying to keep this family together, but that's not going to keep it together. Lying to her and telling her that you were friends, trying to maintain everything there is not going to hold everything together, because he's going to screw it up again and again and again. That's going to be what happens. It is not on you. It is not on, you don't have the responsibility of keeping up the life for him. You don't have the responsibility of keeping that family together. It is entirely on him, and he's going to implode it no matter what. Did you have something you were trying to throw at me? Okay. Now that I can see Tony Spark again, I move my big ass monitor. I see him moving, and I'm like, oh, he's trying to tell me something. Oh, he's trying to tell me something. Do what? Oh, hey-o. Heck yeah. Thank you guys for helping us hit the likes goal here of 200K. We're at 225K. So heck yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Luckily, Tony Spark didn't plan on shooting anything at me for that number. He might still. But Ackerman, I get it. I get feeling terrible, but once you found out that this person had misrepresented themselves to you, you're going to feel terrible no matter what you do, because you've been lied to, right? So has the wife. You were lied to just like the wife was. And in the panic, I understand. But putting yourself in the wife's shoes, she deserves to know what is happening, because it's going to happen again. And she already has a suspicion here because she asked, right? So this probably isn't the first time that it's happened. It's probably not the first time that he got busted. It's probably not the first time that he's lied about it. And it's probably not the first time that someone panicked and lied about it to her as well. So she probably already knows, but giving her the confirmation of saying, oh, I had no idea that he was married. I'm sorry, because apparently he intentionally withheld that information from me. And he made a move on me. And I fell for it. I'm sorry. It's all on him. It is all on him for playing the stupid game. And he's going to win a stupid prize eventually. And she's already caught on to it. But doing it for the sake of the kid, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, but that is not your responsibility. You don't have to feel responsible for that. Also, everyone deserves to be happy. Everyone. And there are some really great books. Candy Thunder, if you are in chat right now, there's a really good book about self-talk that I really suggest that you dive into, because self-talk can really determine your outlook, your worldview, how you interpret conversations with other people. It has a huge impact on who you are as a person, and your self-talk is damaging. You don't think you deserve any happiness in the world, and you think very, very little of yourself, and it's going to take some work, but you can turn that around. You can absolutely turn that around, and when you do turn that around and you start to think about your true value as a human and start to really understand what you're really worth, things will start changing for you. And there are some great resources to get there. And the book that I'm hoping Candy Thunder can jump in and let us know what the title of it is a really good starting point, because it just addresses self-talk and about negative thoughts and about becoming aware of them and then gaining control of them. But I guarantee you that you deserve happiness. Everyone does. And it's also up to us individually to find that happiness. Like, it's not going to just show up one day. You have to actively make decisions that lead to the outcome that you want. So defining that outcome and saying, this is what I want for myself, and then choosing those things, or with every decision that you're making, saying, does this get me closer to that or further away from that, and consciously choosing toward that, is all it takes. It really is. But you deserve it. You deserve to choose you. And that's all it comes down to. Choose you. In this case, you panicked, but in that moment, had you not been duped by this brozo dumbass cheater of a douche nozzle, you had chosen you, and you had a good experience. You had a good experience. Oh, hell. I was in the middle of a really heartfelt, sentimental monologue there, Tony, and he just throws his arms up because he's getting ready to come shoot something at me. Okay. All right, we've got a live goal achieved. We hit the confetti. Heck yeah. Stephanie, thank you so much. Dark Evil Fairy, thank you so much. Appreciate that for taking part in that. Stephanie jumped in with it. Oh, Tony Spark was one of the last gift givers on there. He's like, I really want to shoot something at him. Let me at it. Let me at it. You want me to start the music? Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I don't know that I can see it. Oh yeah, I can. I absolutely can. I'm learning new stuff today, guys. It won't let me move it though. Willow Queen, Bets Lou, Sammy Baby, Dylan Sprague, Outdoor Girl, Tony Spark, of course, Hunting for Hannah. We got K Knight. We've got TLS Journey, L84W, Jellios Realm. We got Serena in here who took part, Care Bear, we've got Dark Evil Fairy, we've got Just Mags, we've got Dakota Jennifer, Mr. Dean Webster, Just Heather, Meadowwood River, BK Law, we've got Craft Euphoria, we've got Tanak, we've got Katie Opp, we've got, I missed. I got to catch back up here. Okay, I think I'm back there. Craft Euphoria, we've got Tanak, Katie Up, Cassandra Lashman, we've got Tipsy, we've got Lele, we've got Pam, DJ M. You guys all took part in this. Thank you so much. Diana Soul, thank you so much. Fly Girl, Dawn Banks, Flower Girl. We've got Madam up in here. We've got Michelle, Candy Thunder, of course. Rainy 7606. Madam. We've got Madam Maeve. Sorry, I know I'm screwing that one up. Ricky Hendon, thank you so much. Mama Silver, we've got Messin01, we've got MHS Wanville, Teresa, we've got her, Justina, and Carissa. Thank you guys so much for helping us achieve this goal. Holy crap. Okay, here we go. We're going to start the music loop. Confetti cannon's going to pop here. Well, I have no idea. Just don't hit the camera. And then we'll be good. All right, go for it. How did he lose his eye? How did he die? Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. You know what I'm thankful for? I'm thankful this isn't 1,000 million itty bitty tiny pieces. Tony Spark wanted this to be a bunch of tiny pieces. Oh, you're doing another one here. Look at that. I'll wear it. Okay. We'll remake that GIF. Okay, now it's everywhere. Now it's officially everywhere. Now my mouse is like, what is happening here? What is happening here? You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I hope that was fun. I hope it's gonna be fun to clean up. It's so much better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a glitter cannon. Oh, I should not have said those words because now he's gonna hunt out a glitter cannon for next time. That was fun though. Thank you guys so much. That's the first confetti cannon I've ever seen and experienced. Okay, here we'll do it again. We wanted the music. We didn't. Okay, we'll do it again without the graphics on. Do I have one that is just the music? No, I don't. Okay, we'll do it again. We'll do it again without the graphics. Okay.
Paint. Somebody suggested a paint cannon. Next.
Paint cannon. I got a lot of AV gear over here. All right, ready? Hey, that was a good shot too, man. You're getting the trajectory of these figured out. Yeah, we got all kinds of this stuff going around. We're underneath a sea of confetti right now. Okay, we'll just let it drape around everything. Need an epic bubble gun? We have one. We have one at home for Navy Thunder. We could bring that. Slime. Schmutz really wants us to do the slime. Bubbles would be good. Navy Thunder would enjoy that too. She loves bubbles, and she'll even do the pop, 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 which is a really good time. Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna set the next goal up here real quick. Before I do that, Ackerman, returning to the conversation with you, man, there is the opportunity for a huge turnaround with your worldview that will lead to so much more happiness, not just as an end goal, but in every day with the choices that you make just daily about how to get there between A and B. You can find happiness between A and B, not just by getting to B, just by making choices that point you in the right direction. So Candy Thunder, if you do end up showing up, I'm looking for the name of that book that you've talked about before about self-talk. And that would be a really good resource. But really, is it Better Up that we've talked about, Tony? Better Up? BetterHelp. Okay, BetterHelp is a really good resource to look into too. Having someone to talk to, really. Having someone to talk to and just bounce this stuff off of and let them know what's really going through your head right now. And hearing from someone that you deserve to be happy. And learning from someone how to control how you get there. Also, you make a really good point here, Tina. You do not have to have someone else to be happy. And I think one of the biggest keys to finding happiness is accepting that you can be happy yourself and you don't need someone else to be able to do that. Here's what happens when you do that. You don't have this dependence that drives a lot of other people away because you don't have to have them. You don't need them. It's like you become much more compatible with so many other people because you're an independent at that point, which is really cool. And honestly, Candy Thunder and I had both gotten to that point as individuals before we reconnected and actually started dating. We had both similarly at a similar time gotten to a point where we had accepted as individuals that we were okay being alone for the rest of our lives. And we had our kids and we had our careers and we had, things that we enjoyed, but it got to a point where we were like, we don't need someone else. We do not need someone else. It's just been pain and drama and we don't need that. I've got everything that I need to be happy right here. And shortly after we both got to that point where we're like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy right now. We met each other and we were both in that point and it just clicked and it was so much easier because it relieves so much pressure off of there. It's cool. I think you should be excited about the prospect of having control to choose your destiny, to choose which direction you go. And I'm excited for you because there's so much opportunity here to turn things around and to start making happy choices that I'm excited for you. We're really, truly excited for you. Okay, so I need to jump back in and set a new goal here real quick. Tony called an audible for us. We're going to go ahead and update that right now. We are choosing 20, right? 20, okay. So we're going to I've got to squat down a bit to be able to see it. We've got superpowers coming up and just 20 of them. What are you throwing at me for this one?
That's only going to be near candy.
Ooh.
And I think I saw candy just pull in.
She did. Candy Thunder just pulled in. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay, we're rocking on that one now. So we've got 20 of the superpowers now as our current goal. It sounds like I'm wearing a diaper now because I'm stepping on confetti and
It's really the perfect size confetti. It's better than what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's like Mardi Gras confetti is kind of what it feels. It's also stuck to my hand. But yeah, it sounds like I'm wearing a diaper now because I just keep stepping on it. It's also what? Yeah, I know. It's on my shoulder. I'll wear it. I have no problem wearing it. I'll sprinkle it on my hair. There we go. Yeah, I've got one big piece hanging off there.
One more left. Never know.
Oh, great. Great, 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 great. Great, great, great. Llama and Lamb, so has a good point here. Not so much self-talk book, but a book that opens your point of view is Who Moved My Cheese. There are so many great resources out there that I think can be a really, really impactful and have some great affect to be able to make things turn around. It's going to be super cool. A. Sanders with the superpower already. Thank you so much. Moving it. You're getting us started off there. Love yourself like your life depends on it. There's another one. Caitlin's trying to get you on the board with the Nickelodeon slime here too, Tony Spark. You ever notice though that nowadays Nickelodeon uses like virtual slime? Not all the time, but they cover NFL games and they use virtual slime on players like as it goes. I'm like,
Chiefs game is going to be Nickelodeon.
Is it? Chiefs game's going to be the Nickelodeon game. Heck yeah. I'm down for that. Also, Tony Spark and I were at the Thursday home opener last year and we were there for work, but got to enjoy the game. And we just happened to have seats that were right in front of the Amazon influencers box. So Amazon actually brought a lot of influencers from like TikTok and Insta and other platforms there. And I think we both have on our wish list is making it to the point where we can be in that box because it looked like they were having a hell of a good time. We had a hell of a good time sitting right in front of them and talked to a lot of them, and it was really fun, but that would be cool. That would be hella cool. Okay, we're gonna jive and dive. ALSC, thank you so much for the superpower as well. Heck yes, thank you. Appreciate that. Do the glitter bomb, man. Glitter in my keyboard, like just that thought gives me the heebie-jeebies. Heebie-jeebies. Melissa, you didn't get the live notification. Thank goodness I'm avoiding work on TikTok and saw this. I'm glad you're here. I'm wearing some confetti right now. We're doing confetti cannons and all kinds of fun stuff right now. Thank you. Nerf darts won't mess up the room. There you go. Nerf missiles, that kind of thing. Candy Thunder is back in the house now. She's ready. Okay, we've got another follower submission to dive into. This one is... Hey, Candy Thunder, real quick before I do this. What was the self-talk book, the negative thoughts book that you've talked about before? What was the name of that? You remember? Okay, she's going to find it. She's going to find the name of it, and if you comment with the name of it. The Untethered Soul. That is the book I'm talking about. That is Ackerman is definitely worth taking a look at. It's worth taking a look at. Okay, this one is, am I the astronaut for being upset with my mother after she suddenly moved back to Michigan? I, 31 female, and my boyfriend, 35 male, have been together 12 years, and we now have 3 kids together. A few years ago, my mom had to move into our house with us because she was having issues with some neighbors. Now, this was the 5th time she has moved out of an apartment due to neighbor issues, which is odd in itself. When my mom lived with us, we could not discipline our kids without her contradicting us with our kids and making them feel like my boyfriend and I were the bad guys for not allowing them to be disrespectful, rude, and mean to each other, but also to us. That sucks. Going ahead and throwing some red flags for you here, OP. Again, it is a follower submission, so OP, if you're in chat, holla. Let us know. Holla. Nerf will hurt at close range, Mama Q. They've changed a lot since we were kids. They've got them hollow point nerves now. One night I was telling our kids to get their room cleaned up so we could have a family movie night, and instead of them cleaning, they decided to ignore me and play on their devices. When I got mad and took them away, I told them they get them back when it's clean. My mother threw a fit and started yelling at me and calling me names and saying how I was mean and mistreating them. I told her that if she was going to be living with us, she needs to stop contradicting us when we discipline our children. At the time, I was in nursing school and working full-time. My mom was our childcare during that. Now, out of nowhere, she told me that my sister-in-law was driving out from Michigan, we live upstate New York, to come pick her up, and she was going to be living with her and my brother for a while. I had 1 day of notice to now find childcare for both kids who were ages 2 and 5. My oldest goes to school during the whole day, but my youngest does not, and trying to find a daycare at such a sudden time was nearly impossible. The next day came and she was gone. Since she moved, I have heard others tell me how she told them my boyfriend and I kicked her out and that we mistreated her while she was living with us, and that's why she had to leave. None of which was true. I barely talk to her, and if she messages me, I don't leap to respond. I take my sweet time. Yes, it put a strain on her and my kids' relationship, which I never wanted. However, I will not allow anyone, not even my mother-in-law, to lie about me and make me out to be the bad guy when I am not. Our relationship is maintained with little to no relationship, and I am less stressed. My children behave way better with her not around and have since been way better. My kids, who are now 9 and 6, are doing great at school and not as irritable like they were when she lived here. Am I the asshole for not wanting a relationship with my mom after this? Hell no. Hell no. No. Anybody who is willing to thwart you as a parent and undermine your authority and destroy your ability to raise your children has to go. Has to go. I'm surprised that you didn't kick her out for what she was doing, but I understand you were trying to be a safe haven for her. But my goodness, now you confronted her, right? Okay, so yes, after she threw a big bitch fit about you telling the kids to clean their rooms, took their devices until they got the rooms clean. You told her that if she was going to be living with you, she needed to stop contradicting you when you discipline your children. And the next day, she was gone to Michigan. Okay. Well, I think you get an insight into why she's moved out of 5 apartments. It probably wasn't the neighbors being mean to her. It was probably... You've got a systematic victim here as a mother-in-law, which really sucks because no matter what you do, she's going to be the victim of the situation, and the narrative that she spins to everyone will be inaccurate every time. So distance is smart. Distance is a really good idea. Mercedes, thank you so much for the superpowers. Stephanie, thank you as well for the superpowers. You guys have both thrown multiples our way here. Much appreciated. ALSC, thank you so much for superpowers as well. And Stephanie, Mercedes, Stephanie, heck yeah, you guys are on it. You guys are moving us that direction. 12 of 20 already. Look at you go. Heck yeah. Y'all, they're wanting to get Tony Spark and or Candy Thunder up on camera to have a little Q&A. Oh, it's going to be Candy Thunder? Did you agree to this? Candy Thunder is going to be your Q&A guest when you hit this.
Last week, so it's her turn.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Tony Spark did do it last week. She's smiling. She's not saying no. She's smiling. Is it the mother-in-law or the mom? T asks. I was a little confused about that as well because I might have screwed up and said mother-in-law in here, but I think it is mom. Step back. Yeah, it says a few years ago, my mom had to move into our house. So it is mom, not mother-in-law. I mean, it's the husband's mother-in-law or the boyfriend's mother-in-law. So it's somebody's mother-in-law. Nikki became a member of the Storm. Heck yeah. Welcome. Lindsay, Nadine, thank you so much for the gifts. Appreciate that. Holly Jill Talk with the ice cream cone. Thank you. Appreciate that. 14 to 20 on those superpowers right now. Chris, thank you so much for sharing the live. Appreciate that greatly. Not the asshole here. It would be impossible to live with someone and to have a functioning family if every time you try to discipline your kids, they're thwarting every effort. It's like you've got some kind of double agent in your house or something. It's impossible to have that functional family. And like you said here, OP, since she's been gone, your kids have been better behaved. They've been happier. They've been less irritable. They're doing better in school. So if you've got someone who is a pot stirrer here as a mom, and that sucks. What's interesting though, and I really, man, I wish OP was here. OP is original poster, so it's the person that submitted the story. Really wish OP was here. Navarra subscribing for month 2. Welcome back. Glad to have you in the fam still. Adam, Devilishly Sweet, Nikki, Holly, Spark, Mesmerize, and Gina. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Appreciate that very much, guys. It happens. Yeah, the renewals for the live subscriptions are a little janky. So they have an auto renewal option. I don't know what you have to do to choose the auto renewal, but if it's on a manual renewal, I've heard all kinds of janky problems from people on it. So it's weird. And don't think that I'm ever going to be like, oh, this person hates me. We won't think that. Greatly appreciate your support. Every time I touch my desk, I come up with glitter now, or the confetti. I wish OP was here because I really want to know if how her mom disciplined her whenever she was little. She had such a problem with her disciplining her in a very conservative way. It sounds like this is nothing extreme here. It's, hey, taking your devices because your rooms are disastrous. I will give them right back once your rooms are clean. How did mom treat you whenever your room was dirty when you were a kid? I'm guessing it wasn't with kid gloves. I'm guessing she didn't just let you act like a total asshole to her and act like it was okay. Either this is a grandparent's guilt kind of thing where they want to spoil their grandkids, but you can't do that if you're living with the parents. It doesn't work. It just creates chaos. Chaos isn't good for kids. They need some kind of structure. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's some kind of guilt that's driving that, and she just wants to spoil them. But there's a difference between spoiling and undermining. And there's a difference between spoiling and letting them behave like monsters, or advocating for them to behave like monsters. It's not the same. It doesn't work well. It doesn't work well. Sarah and Waffles is in the house here. For those of you who haven't seen it, this is the creation of Sarah and Waffles with Sarah's Crochet, her Etsy shop, and it is flipping amazing. Sarah, the Navy Thunder was on a little bit ago, and she actually got to hold it for the first time on camera. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. So yeah, OP, I have lots of questions about how mom was when you were younger, and somebody said OP was in the chat. Is OP here? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, some clarification here would be good, because I think we could nail down, what it is that's driving the mom to act like this, if it is something that happened whenever she was younger. I think it's more likely just an obvious hypocrisy, because I'm guessing that mom didn't act like this whenever she was younger. I'm guessing mom disciplined her, made her clean her room. Wasn't you act however you want, you just be a complete tyrant, and that's what I want you to be, because OP seems like a normally adjusted adult now who knows how to discipline her kids. So clearly something was done normally right whenever she was younger. Something has changed between now and then. Navarra with the superpower, thank you so much. And Michael, thank you so much. Oh, we got there. Hey, we got there. Candy Thunder, you want to come over for a little Q&A? Somebody had asked here where they could get Ron asked where you could get the astronaut. If you look up Sarah's Crochet on Etsy, she does a lot of characters like this and does a lot of custom characters too. Sarah and Waffles is actually in chat here. So Sarah and Waffles, if you wanna at Ron and let him know any more specifics. But the Etsy shop itself is really cool. She's really talented. Candy Thunder, come on over. Come on over, down in the corner. My sisters and my brothers. Yeah, I don't know the rest of the song. Hi there, Tater.
Hi. I feel like your camera shifted.
Shifted?
Yeah.
Which way?
Too far that way. Like, it needs to come a little bit this way.
Okay.
You can't see the other people.
Okay. Well, here, put these on real quick and I'll adjust it. And you can just go ahead and have the conversation.
Okay. Hi. I don't know what I'm doing.
Say hi. You got it.
There's so many. Okay.
Confetti bomber.
Oh, thank you. I love my hair now. It feels so much better. That is fast.
Yeah, it does move pretty quick.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah, it goes so fast.
He has called me Tater, I think, from the first time we started dating. I'm pretty sure that's when that originated. No, I called Ava Tater Tot. And so you started calling me Tater. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I called Ava Tater Tot from like day one, basically. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
he always embarrasses me in public.
I always embarrass you in public? What?
If there's an opportunity to embarrass me, he will take it.
Are you going to eat ranch ice cream too?
Fuck no. I will never. That's the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life. I'm still tasting it.
What made you originally want to start podcasting?
Well, nothing for me. I just wanted to send him out, but
She said she was going to sell me and finally was able to.
I'm trying to see all
There
the
we go.
comments. No, it is disgusting. We did it yesterday, and like he said, that first there was like this little bit of vanilla like flavor, and then all of a sudden it's like you just ate a ladle full of ranch.
A ladle full of ranch. That's a good way to say it.
Oh, Sarah and Waffles, yes, we'll get a picture of Navy holding it and put it on Instagram. It's so cute.
She was very intrigued. And don't do it, Candy. Talking about the ranch ice cream.
Yeah, I get goosebumps when I think about the ranch ice cream.
Melissa says it sounds like a southern thing. Hard pass.
When we went to Target last night, we were in the outdoor section, and there was a bottle of ranch just sitting on like this random shelf, and it was like haunting us. And I will never eat Hidden Valley Ranch again.
It was
It's been ruined.
It was following us around. The title of her podcast with Tony Spark is Thunder and Spark, and it hasn't come out yet, but we've got the final version of it in their hands for review right now. So it's probably sometime here in the next 2 weeks that you'll see it come out. Nikki says, what's your favorite story?
Ooh. I actually really enjoyed the story that we did on the last podcast about the sister. The sister who was like her sister-in-law was doing stuff from TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it because of all the women like that showed up in the comments and were just like rooting this girl on. That to me was just awesome. I loved that. Candy
had a very good babes support babes stumping moment. It was good. It was very powerful. Spotify, yeah, it'll be out on Spotify, and we'll be publishing it on the normal Dusty Thunder channel. So if you follow the Dusty Thunder stuff on Spotify already, you'll see it come out as an episode there too. And yes, she does have an Insta. You can find it connected to the Dusty Thunder Insta, but Thunder and Spark also have their own independent Insta as well. Yeah.
Yes, and Dusty will actually be on the Thunder and Spark podcast. I'm not sure if that'll stay like ongoing, but for the first couple ones, he'll be on it. Because we're
given myself the title of their podcast fluffer to help them get started.
Somebody said, "How did our media business start?"
Yeah, and someone else said, "Did you ever imagine the marketing biz would lead you here?"
No, never. Because I know he always says that, but we're hardcore homebodies, like introvert people. So I don't think this is something we ever.
We're really awkward people.
Mm-hmm.
And on the marketing side of things, not a fluffer. Yeah.
Oh, they asked for an embarrassing story about you. I have such a good one.
Wait, what one is it?
The Casey's
Ah,
bathroom.
shit. Go for it.
No, I can't. It's too long. I can't. I don't think I can.
Yes, you can.
No. Okay, so we went. We went to see Christmas lights in where was it? Bentonville, Arkansas. So we were out of state, and we went to stop at a Casey's because Dustin had to use the bathroom. And he went inside, and then I went inside like a couple minutes after him. And I go into the women's restroom, and the stalls are full. Somebody's changing in one, and then somebody is getting sick in one. And I'm like, what is? Okay, I'm not gonna wait in here and just like smell this. I'm gonna leave. So I go back out to the car and I'm like waiting for him to come back outside. And I tell him when he gets to the car, I'm like, I couldn't go to the bathroom because someone was in there stinking it up. But apparently in Arkansas, Casey's, the women's and men restroom are reversed. So it was actually Dustin in the bathroom. And that's who.
Every Casey's I have ever been in, the men's restroom is on the right-hand side. So we had hot chocolate or something, and it hit me wrong. And we get to this Casey's, and I run inside it, and I didn't even look at the sign in the door. I just went in. Here's my addition to the story is great to give you some context. So I was running into that bathroom. I was super sick, got into a stall, sat down. I'm relieving myself when suddenly I see clothing drop to the floor in the stall next to me. And I'm like, well, that's a little bit odd. Those look a little bit feminine. And then I looked to my right, and to the right of my feet was a little trash can. And I was like, well, I've never seen a little trash can next to a toilet in a stall before. And then it hit me. And I was like, oh, shit. I am in the wrong bathroom. And at this point, I had two choices. I could either try to make a break for it, or I would have to wait everyone out and not leave until there was no one around to see me. It was obviously really embarrassing. Obviously, I'm getting really sick. And and my wife had walked in. I didn't know she had walked in at this point. So my play was to wait until it cleared out and then exit the stall, run out the door to the men's restroom to wash my hands in the men's restroom, because why the fuck would I want to wash my hand in the women's restroom and increase my chances of getting caught? So then I run out to the car, or no, I'm sorry, I walk like nothing happened out to the car after washing my hands, and I get in the car and I'm like, babe, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. And she's like, wait, I have to tell you what happened in the restroom. And I'm like, it was me. It was me. I'm the guy.
That might be that, but that's literally our life. Like almost every day, like this stuff is happening to us. It's amazing. I still had to go back in and go to the bathroom. I had to pee.
Didn't we go to a different gas station?
No, because we were off the square.
Oh my god, you made me stay there.
You was waiting.
Look at the people. Like as we were walking out, I saw the gal who had been changing in the stall next to me, and I was like, oh my god, she gonna recognize my shoes? Oh my god, this is terrible.
I didn't recognize your shoes.
It's probably because I was like all tucked back at that point, realizing what was happening. I was like, oh my god.
Using the trash can to block your feet.
I will always have a story whenever I come out of a public restroom. And if there is some kind of calamity, we will find it. We are very good at finding calamity.
Yes, this was in the Casey's right off the Bentonville Square. We were down there to see the lights at Christmas time.
Ackerman says, tell me you didn't make eye contact with her. Hell no. I saw the shoes, which I recognized because they were right there, 2 feet from me at the most frightening moment of my life. Saw the shoes and I was like, And that's when I ran to the car and I was like, babe, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
Oh, Ava's watching. Hi, Ava.
Hey, Ava Wee's on here. We got a Thunder Kid on here.
Somebody asked where we are from. We are from Joplin, Missouri. He's born and raised from Joplin. I was an Army brat and moved here when I was younger. Hey, she said she recognized her husband's shoes in the Walmart bathroom. The marketing business, Dustin actually purchased this agency in 2014 from the previous owners. He started working there in 2008.
Yeah. So I started working in 2008, and I was it was a married couple, and then me. I was pretty much the whipping boy, and learned the business, learned everything I could. Started self-teaching. I self-taught video production, graphic design, photography, web design. The digital marketing side of things. So I self-taught a lot of things and built up our services. And then when we purchased it, started really building out the team to have a specialist in each one of those areas. So it's been a fun adventure.
Somebody asked how old you are. I don't know if me or you. I'm
probably you. They know that I think I'm 40.
I'm 36. I'll be 37 in August.
But looks 20, right? So somebody said they thought you were my daughter.
It's your beard. I was gonna comb stuff in his beard.
She wants to just for men my beard.
I just want to see what it looks like. What was that?
Shane. Peanut gallery back there. Yeah.
Yes, Leos. Bunch of August babies.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, I'm a Leo.
Jamie McMurray, yeah. Yeah, I'm not close personal friends with him, but know of him from the Joplin area, yeah. Shane, who's one of the members of the Storm team in our office, went to school with Jamie. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Appreciate it. Protect the beard, Melissa says. That's right.
We would never do it.
Save the beard.
I just want to do it like just the washout stuff.
She loves the beard, and I've told you guys the one time that I accidentally trimmed it too much. She looked at me like she didn't love me anymore. But she just wants me to comb in the Just for Men stuff.
No.
So I don't look like her grandpa.
No, I love your beard. I just want to see what it would look like.
I'll Photoshop it.
Oh, Frankie, Jay's mommy, you're so sweet. Thank you. Hey, I lived in Hawaii for like 4 years. Someone said aloha.
You Timp die? See you, Shane.
Bye, Shane. Okay.
Your husband looks 12 without his beard.
He does. He does. Oh, I'd only known him with his beard, so when he came out, it was like, it's not my husband. Because they look so different when they shave their beard. I've never seen a guy that like has shaved off his beard and not looked so much younger.
Yep. Agreed. Okay, it is 5 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead and transition over here. Don't go far because we're getting ready to flip to the VIP. Okay. So we'll go ahead and transition here. Actually, okay, so yeah. We're gonna go ahead and transition over. We're 5 short of me having to have the ranch flavored ice cream, which is fantastic.
Only 9,000 likes away from 300,000.
Oh wow, only 9,000 likes away from 300,000. So if while we're wrapping up here, you can give us a like, we would greatly appreciate that. That definitely helps us as we're trying to get in front of more people with the lives as we do more of these. But we are now going to transition over to the VIP only Q&A, and we'll have Tony Spark and Candy Thunder involved in that too. So I'll end this stream. I'll start a new one. Actually, I have to do a couple of equipment changes to set a different scene since there will be 3 of us on here. So if you're part of the Storm, you'll get a notification that we're going live with VIP only here shortly. If you're not, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you so much for helping us reach these goals and have fun and make messes and do crazy stupid shit. As a reminder, the recording from this live will be posted tomorrow on YouTube. So if you missed any of it, you will be able to take part in it there too. And also another note, I know some of you were previous Storm members that are now like, oh no. If you can sign back up during this VIP live, and it will get you back into it. So you will have that opportunity. Thank you guys so much. You guys step it up and blow us away every single freaking time. And we don't know what to do with all the love you throw our way. So thank you for accepting all of our awkwardness and weirdness and for letting us do this experiment and helping us make it happen. So thank you so much. Caitlin, becoming a member of the Storm for month 2 here. Heck yeah. Some of the wrapping up gifters here. Rain, Navera, Dawn, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Rosie, love, Hannah, Navera again, Meg, Jerry, 4588 subscribed and became a member of the Storm. So we'll see you shortly on the live here. Craft Euphoria, thank you so much. Izzy Bear, 5,000. And thank you guys so much for, from the superpower? Let me do that real quick.
Also, we're at 318,000 likes.
318,000 likes. Y'all are crazy. I love it. Emmy subscribed and became a member of the Storm. You guys who helped us reach the goal with the superpowers: Willow Queen, Unity, Raisin Wolves, Bets Lou, Just Heather, DB Sender, Mikey 1699, Kelsey Navera, Narrit, Ravenpin 14, and Mrs. Sanders. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for helping us get to that point and for supporting what we do. We literally could not do this without you. So thank you all so much for being here today. We'll go ahead and shut this down. We'll start VIP next. Melanie Dye just subscribed, and so did Love subscribed and hit the 225 right now. Oh shit.
No, it's 224.
Nope.
Oh no, it just hit.
Shit. No, I said I would do it. Okay. If you will grab the ranch flavored ice cream, I will take a taste.
Cupcake in the face.
I will take a taste. Well, now we've got people asking for ranch. I'll do it. I'll do it. Candy Thunder's now like, don't you even breathe my general direction. I'll do it. I said I would do it. I'm a man of my word. Will you grab me a spoon? She's like, eat it with your fingers. I don't know why I keep smelling it. Like it's going to get better. Oh, you know what? We've got this on autofocus now. I'm not taking a big bite. I'm literally taking that much because it's that terrible. Here, autofocus will show you.
It's so bad.
It looks like normal ice cream, but it has the flecks of what you would see with normal ranch there. Okay, here we go. If you imagine eating like vanilla frozen yogurt, vanilla ice cream that expired 9 months ago. Oh God, that's what it's like. Okay. That was a really good time. Thank you for being a part of this and helping us meet the subscriber goal too. You guys are incredible. Thank you for hanging out with us. And if you're part of the VIP group, we will see you here in just a few minutes while we get the new the VIP only stream set up. We'll see you shortly. Oh, that's terrible. That's not good at all.